Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna go ahead and do my top favorite brushes. I haven't done a video like this because I've been waiting to accumulate brushes and such. I will have a mixture of Morphe, high-end, and drugstore, and a mixture of everything. I hope it's not too long. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into everything that is my favorite that I would recommend to you guys if you guys are at the Morphe store or anything. I don't have any makeup on because I'm about to film a tutorial after this video, so excuse me for that. Okay, I do have all my Morphe brushes in this cup right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick and choose, and they're all clean because I wanted to do this video and share with you guys. So the first one I'm gonna start off with is this fan brush. You guys probably already seen everywhere on YouTube. This is the Morphe 310 brush. It just fits perfectly right into that cheekbone. You will definitely love this if you like to highlight them cheekbones, have them on fleek. Reese uses this. Like, who doesn't use this? I really like it. So I would recommend this brush. I like the Morphe E6. This is what it looks like. I know they just came out with a new version of the Elite collection, so it's basically the same thing. I think it has a longer barrel or something like that, and the white hairs on top are different. So E6, very perfect to get in there. Use it for powder contour and cream contour. You can use it for anything basically. Just to get really in there. You can blend out your under eye area too. As far as eye brushes go, I have a few that I want to pick and choose from. So for eye brushes, I have four that out of all the ones that I have here, I have four of them that I love. This is the Morphe E27. It just looks like this. Very, very fluffy. It's so easy to blow out a color with this. Super awesome. And for the lower lash line, I like the E36. This one right here is super, super little and precise. It just gets right under the lower lash line. And this has been my ultimate favorite. I love this brush so much. I highly recommend it to anyone. Any eye shape that you have, this is the bomb skis, like, for real. Morphe 518 brush, this is what it looks like. I think this is Jaclyn Hill's favorite. I'm not too sure. I got this recommendation off of Ofra Zanali. Again, she had it on her Snapchat, and I was just like writing them down and screenshotting it, like low-key though. And she recommended it, so I really like it. It's super nice to just blow out that crease color or just insert a color to make it stand out. I really like that about this brush. Is a Morphe M167. This is just a very flat top brush that you're able to pack on the color lid. I don't use this for glitter because, I mean, it's a little bit like it's not too dense enough to go ahead and pack it on. But as far as like prismatic shadows, metallic shadows, any of that sort, I just like to pop that on the lid. I love the Morphe M174. I will list everything that I mentioned down in the description box, so you guys will be like, oh my god, this is really good to pack on the entire glitter color. You guys seen me use this before, so really recommend this. So I did get this brush in a Ipsy Glam bag. I did unsubscribe to them because I kept getting nail polishes and mascaras, and I was just like, really, I have so much of that. I was just getting tired of it. Anyways, this brush came in one of my Ipsy Glam bags. This is the crown brush and doesn't have a number or name on it. I have been using this to blend out my cream highlight, which I really love doing lately because I will have a summer foundation routine coming up shortly, so don't trip, I got you. Real Techniques brushes are awesome if you guys are on a budget or if you're at Ulta. Anywhere they sell Real Techniques, you should pick them up. If you're a beginner, they're super great for beginners. I absolutely love them. I started with Real Techniques, so I'm recommending it to anyone and everyone who starts off with makeup, who's a pro at makeup. I mean, I'm still learning as I go. I'm not a pro. I don't consider myself a pro or anything. I'm still learning myself. So brushes, this is the setting brush. You can use this at the under eye. I use this sometimes to put my highlight. I use this to blow out the crease color sometimes, which is really, really nice for that, by the way. So I really like Real Techniques brushes. All of their brushes are awesome. I use this for powder foundation sometimes, for blush, for bronzer. It distributes it pretty evenly. Their powder brush is awesome. I just go ahead and pop that on all over. This is another brush from the drugstore. This is the Equal Tools bronzer brush. I mean, clearly it's for bronzing, but I use it for foundation. I love this for foundation. This is 10 bucks. I mean, it looks like the Tarte one, and it really, really like distributes the product really evenly for foundation. I really like that about this brush. Far as foundation brushes, this is high-end. This is the Makeup Forever what number are you? A 108. That I got that I wanted to give away. It's so freaking nice. I love this to paint on my foundation. I honestly love it. I think it's worth every penny. This will last you forever. And I've washed this, I want to say about 5 times already, a lot of times, and no shedding at all. I actually have 3 brushes from e.l.f. You can find it at Target, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know. But I'm going to mention 3 of them. This is my favorite brush to set my under eye. I love this so much. I need to go buy a new one because it's already shedding. This is a small tapered brush. I love this to pack on the under eye powder. I love it, love it, love it. Well, for contouring actually, I like to use I recommend the e.l.f. blending brush. This is from Target. I think I got this for $6. I ordered it online because I didn't find it in store when I was at Target at the moment. But it's really nice to chisel out that cheekbone, girl. Like, if you want a good contour, only $6. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. If you notice, it's not too distributed that you're able to use like a powder. I mean, you could, but I like it to bronze up the face. Like, you just soup, you're good. I have a set from Target. This was about $15, I want to say. This is a set of 4 brushes right here. Very, very nice quality. I've washed them already majority of times and I have no shedding at all. This is a bronzer. This is really nice to bronze up your skin, like really, really nice. And then I use this little brush to blend out my concealer when I want to get precise in there. When I don't want to use my finger, I just use this. Blend that out, blend it up here, down the nose, you know, just very, very simple. The bigger one for masks, so I just dip it in and just use it for masks. And this is awesome for that highlight. Oh my goodness, you need this set. I only bought this brush set because of this brush. I'm not lying. It's really, really nice. It looks like the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 23 brush. This is why I bought it. So it's really good. If you come across it, I really suggest it. This little pack of 4 is worth getting, in my personal opinion, so I really suggest it. I have 2 eye sets from BH. I have a mixture of brushes in here, but this is the polka dot one that I hauled in my IMATS haul when I went with my mom. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to see it. But that's a really good brush, the ones with the polka dots. I love this little one. They're all synthetic, so it's going to pick up a lot of product and distribute it pretty good. Eye set that I just recently hauled, and this is really, really good, very inexpensive. The only thing that I have to mention about that, this particular set, is that my blending brush has been shedding, and I know it's BH and it's inexpensive, but I don't know, it sucks because I really like it. It's super, super fluffy. This one's the only one that's dirty. It's super awesome for that lower lash line, like to smudge anything out. It's really good for that. I use the angled brush to do cut creases sometimes, and I use this bigger synthetic flat brush to apply my glitter glue, and I use glitter. I distribute everything with this just to like make sure the glitter's all even. I have 2 brushes from Japanesque and 1 from Luxie. This is the Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. It looks like the sort of looks similar. This is what their brush heads look like. This one's dirty, obviously, but they're kind of the same. Japanesque brushes, which are, I feel they're in a moderate price range, but they can be pricey, but they're worth getting, at least I think. This is the Japanesque 310 brush, which is really flat. I love this for glitter. Again, I love glitter. I mean, who doesn't like glitter? So just go ahead and pop that on there, especially if you use a metallic shade or any pigment. Really, really good for that. This is the Japanesque 232 brush. This is what it looks like. I really enjoy this for the lower lash line. It's really bigger, so you're going to distribute more product than the other brush that I had showed you guys from Morphe. If you'll notice, the Morphe one is really, really smaller than the Japanesque, able to distribute more product throughout the eye. I guess if you want more for precision, you can use this one, but if you want to just blow out a color on the lower lash line, grab or pick up the Japanesque brush. So that's the end of this, my top brushes. I know it wasn't like a top 10 or anything, but it's just a distribution of all of the brushes I have. And these are the ones that I truly, truly love. And I think they're worth the money and investing. So Let me know if you guys have any questions. I would be happy to answer them in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Toodles!